People often call me and ask me, Angela, is this copyright infringement? I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney, and I go live here to answer your trademark and copyright law questions. So people often call me and they say, Angela, so-and-so is infringing my copyright. And I have a look at it and I have to tell them, no, actually, they're not infringing your copyright. But they stole my idea, they say. Well, stealing somebody's concept or idea isn't copyright infringement unless the work that they produced from that idea is substantially similar to yours. So not everything that people think of as copying is actually a copyright infringement. There are actually exceptions under the copyright law, in fact, that permit certain types of copying. There are fair use permissions, for example, for copying of portions of a work for purposes of critique or teaching or other types of literary criticism. So you can do that, and that's not copying. For something to be a copy under copyright law, they have to have a substantially similar work that they produced. Copyright law, recall, doesn't protect the idea, the concept. It protects the physical embodiment of that concept. So let's say that you have a novel that you want to write and you're inspired by somebody else's novel, but you picked different characters, a different timeline with different events, but it was loosely based on that other person's novel. Would that be copyright infringement? No, because you used an inspiration, an idea, and you actually created your own content that wasn't swiped from theirs, and the characters are your own, and the storyline, the sequence of events is your own. So that wouldn't be considered a copyright infringement. So you can copy an idea, you can copy a concept, so long as you produce a work that is originally and authentically your own creation. How do you avoid being accused of copyright infringement? It's pretty simple. Just make your own stuff. Don't copy other people's stuff. Make your own. If you do that, you will likely never be accused of copyright infringement. I go live here to answer trademark and copyright law questions. If you have them, please drop them into the comments below. I'll answer them on a future live, and I'll tag you so that you know I responded.